You guys got so quiet.
Yeah.
It's like you guys are waiting for something bad to happen. He did try a little bit there. So that stick there, like you guys saw, is an extension of my hand. I put it between me and the animal. The animal grabs the stick and not me. I don't lose a leg or anything like that. It gives me time to get away. Just like I did with that alligator. Very, very simple. I'm not gonna whack him or anything like that. That will not work. These guys are built with Einstein here. So I can teach him to come up. I can teach him to hold in place. And once he holds in place, I reward him with some food. And then he understands he's doing a good job, backs down into the water and waits for me to call him again. That's not to say he's a domesticated animal. He's not like a dog or a cat. If I fall in there, he's gonna try and eat me. Absolutely. He can swim very quickly. Run very quickly.
Primarily for small mammals like raccoons, bobcats, foxes, and of course other animals too, like birds of prey such as eagles, ospreys, and herons as well. Just entice him to make a meal out of that snake at a just much quicker rate because now he's along the way back in and tried to bite him. If you want to avoid a snake bite, it's very simple. Keep your hands off of them. People will say all the time, "Oh, look at the head shape, look at the pupil shape of that snake." As biologists, what it is. Discovered this group of animals was not very creative when it came to naming them, but it gets the point across, right? Nonetheless, Mr. Blue here is what we specify as a northern blue-tongued snake. So he's actually, this means they spend at least 50% of their life underground. The way that you can tell that, some of the characteristics are the elongated body shape and variation of predators, especially in Australia. Things like dingoes, parentes, goannas, black-headed pythons, birds of prey, and of course introduced European foxes. So if you're approached by a predator, you got these short stubby legs because you're usually on the ground, you can't run away. Unless the American alligator goes all the way west to eastern Texas, southeastern Oklahoma, and southwestern Arkansas, and then they go all the way northeast of the coastal North Carolina region. The thing about the alligators and when they can do this is because they're what we call ectothermic or cold-blooded. This means their body temperature, that's what the alligator's activity is based on. As we walk around, we see all these big bony plates on the back of the neck, tail, and back of the animal, right? This happens all across the